What is up, guys? My name is Matchbox, but you guys can call me Match, and here we're doing another episode of Sakura Swim Club. And now we're gonna do the swimming competition, and now Kite is the one going to do the swimming competition. Now it's his turn, basically. You know what? Let's just get this started. I get myself into starting position. Every muscle in my body is tensed up. I have to relax a little bit. I'm going to waste all my energy on worrying if I don't relax. I take a few deep breaths, letting that nervous energy out. I hold back. I look back to Hirome, sitting there in the stands with her usual calm look. Deep down, I cannot help but feel her calmness wash over me. Then I look to Maiko. She lives life loud, angry with as much energy as she can muster. Her attitude's rubbing off on me. As long as they're there, watching over me, how can I possibly fail? But now is not the time to do idly daydreaming. The judge is now taking his place. Here it comes. I prepared myself to leap into the water. I will pour all of myself into these few moments. That's a line for you. I'm not a failure. I'm going to prove it. The whistle blows. The moments before I enter the water seem to go in slow motion. My technique is perfect. As my fingertips touch the water, it offers me no resistance at all. It's almost as the pool is welcoming me. I cannot help but let a smile form on my face as the water rushes over around me. Now, this is where the real pain begins. I have so much that I have to focus on. My breathing must be perfect. My technique must be perfect. I begin surging through the water, moving faster than I think I ever have in my life. My competition is strong, very strong. Even with this pace, I'm barely keeping it up with all of them. We will have to see who ties us out first. It's a desperate competition. Everyone seems to be neck and neck. We'll see how these other guys hold up. Second lap now. I'm still maintaining my pace. I think the best thing to do for now is to take it easy. I feel the strain of my muscles through. Some of them are surging ahead for me too. I can tell. I need to decide what I'm going to do now. Maintain this pace or give it everything I got. We're starting to tire out now, but one of them is still in front of me. A sign comes from the crowd that I need to start giving it all I got. Hurry up, you're going to make it, Kaede. Don't you dare lose now. The goal is right in front of you. With encouragement like that, how could I not? I begin pumping my muscles no matter how much they scream at me. The guy in front of me begins to slow down. He's got a fair lead on everyone else by now. He thinks he's won this, but I surge ahead of him, taking him by surprise. As he realizes his mistake, he begins to pick up the pace again. Now it's just a matter of who can make it first. We're on the final lap. The pain in my body is tearing me apart. My bearing is shallow. I'm barely able to catch my breath. We're practically neck to neck. He's tiring too, still pushing himself as hard as he can. But I have a reason to win this. More than ever, I need to win this. For once in my life, I want to accomplish that I can call my own. And this will be this accomplishment. We're now at the point which I can call the heartbreak stretch. It's that last tiny distance you have to cover before you're done. I let out one last burst of energy. This is it. This will be the defining moment. I managed to get a little bit ahead of him. I reach out of the finish. The distance between feels so long. It's like there's an entire galaxy between me and the finish. But my hand begins to close the gap. I close my eyes and I reach forward. I feel my fingers brush against cold concrete. Slowly I open my eyes. As I look around me, I see that I'm the only one at the end. I did it! I did it! I won! I came first place! I hear my competition splashing behind me. He stops shortly after. There's no doubt about it. I won the swimming tournament. Fuck yeah, dude! I can hear me and Maiko cheering for me. Bit by bit, I pull myself out of the water. My heart is racing, my arms ache. My lungs are hurting more than I ever thought they could. But I did it. I don't have to transfer now. I practically plop onto my back, trying to get my breath back. The bright blue sky above me seems to be so nice right now. As I slowly get up, I see Hirome and Maiko rushing towards me. Both of them embrace me in a group hug. You did it, Kaede, you won! You have no idea how proud I am of you right now. I can't believe you managed to pull it off. Maybe you aren't as stupid as I think you are. I'll complain, but I know that's about as nice as Michael gets. Thanks, both of you. I couldn't have possibly done this without you two, both of you. Sorry, I'm trying to act out that he's like exhausted. You're the best teachers I ever had. Don't let us take all the credit. This is something you did for yourself. We showed you the way, but it was you who pushed yourself down the path. Yeah, don't downplay your own achievements. This is your victory, Kaede. Savor it. They're both right. This is ultimately something which I had to do myself. They showed me the way, but it was me who pushed myself in the end. Still, I'm so grateful that I met both of you. I don't think I've ever been happier than I am now. They both blush as I say that. We make you happy? Very happy. It was nothing. Just nothing. Stop saying such embarrassing things. Meiko can barely handle being complimented by me. Oh well. This is one of the happiest days of my excuse me. This is one of the happiest days of my life. I can say that with no doubt. Fuck yeah, dude! Yeah! Alright. Let's see. The bus ride back home felt like it lasted forever. Perhaps this is what our conquering king felt like when he marched back into his homelands. Weary, yet exiled, exhausted. We all ended up going back to my apartment. I collapsed face first into my lounge. I don't even think I've been this tired before. All I want to do is sleep and give my aching muscles time to recover. That's not going to happen though. I can hear those two barging their way through the door. Come on, Kaede, I know we worked you harder than that. Now it's not the time to be lazy. Now exactly is the time to be lazy. I don't want to do anything else except bury my face in a pillow. You know, we never actually got to play with that arcade battle station. I can hear her rummaging through that cardboard box that I kept in it. Wow, you have Dungeon Rumbler too. Dungeon Rumbler 2? We haven't played that in years. I know. What was the last time we played with that what was the last time we played with an Accordion battle station at all? Let's play it now. Sure, go ahead. I'm not even going to really hear it right now. I can hear those two of them jumping into my lounge and settling in. It's been a hell of a long day for me, but it's over. I'm going to be able to stay here with Hiromi and Michael. I know that it's going to get any easier from here. If I want to stay, I'm going to have to do better than as a student. I can't afford just to not care about it anymore. But do I really want more study sessions with these two? It's going to be one disaster after another, but I don't mind. As long as it's with them, I can feel myself drifting away from the real world. Time for sleep. Hiromi, you stole my power up. Michael, the music too is fucking awesome. Michael's thunderous yelling is enough to make me leap out of the lounge. It landed on my feet. How is it your power up? We're supposed to share. I get one power up, and then you get one power up. Maybe the power up wants to spend more time with me than you. We aren't talking about the power ups anymore, are we? I already know what Hiromi's alluding to. Well, I'm going to take all the power ups now. It's going to be fine with when the boss comes. Then I'll just take the power ups too. There's much power ups as your power ups. Oh look, a spare life. Not this time. Damn it, Michael, it was mine. Maybe the extra life wanted to be with me instead. You two have fun. I barely mumble as I stumble towards my room, closing the door behind me. I collapse into my bed. How are those still going after the tournament? Shouldn't they be exhausted like me? I'm still nowhere at my level after all this time. But I don't mind. I love both of them. I can't say it with no shame or hesitation. There's still one thing I'll need to deal with though. But that can wait for the morning. For now, I'd just like to get some sleep. Hope that Michael doesn't start yelling too loud. There's one last thing that I needed to do. My dad would already know the results of the swimming tournament, even though he couldn't be there. Now is the time to finally tell him what I wanted to say to him. Hiromi and Michael are still asleep. I better not wake them up. What? As I slowly put on the numbers, I can feel my hands shaking. This is such a huge step for me. I've always been a coward who's avoided conflict. I can freely admit that to myself now. But now, more than ever, I need to actually dive headfirst into conflict. Forget into people's expectations. Forget all the other garbage that people have been laying on me my whole life. It's time for me to start doing things myself. If I don't, I'm never going to get any fulfillment out of my life. Let's just hope that he picks up. He rings for a minute or two before I hear someone pick up at the end. Hello? Kaede? Hello, Dad. Just thought I'd call you. We really need to talk. Oh, about the tournament? It's more than that. He pauses, clearing his throat before he continues speaking. So, you won the tournament. He does not sound particularly happy about it though. That's right. You're going to make good on your promise, aren't you? Well, I would like to. I still think a private tutor would be... No. He goes silent for a moment. No? What do you mean by no? No, Dad. I don't want a private tutor. Why not? Why don't you want to succeed like your dad? You never got it, did you? He's taken back by that. He's not used to hearing me speak by mine. What do you mean by that? What's gone into you, Kaede? It's not what's gone into me. It's what's been here the whole time. Did you ever ask me if I wanted to be a great student? Did you ever ask if I actually wanted to be some kind of big shot like you? You mean you weren't incapable? You just didn't want to. That's exactly what I'm telling you. All these years, you've just decided what I should do in my life. You never asked me what I wanted to do for myself. Maybe I could have been happy just being average, you know? But why would you want to be just average? Because it would be my own choice to be average. Dad, I know you meant well for me over the years. I have not doubted that once. But please listen to me. I don't want to live in your shadow. I want to be me. I want to choose my own path. When you told me that I would have to leave the swimming club inside, do you know how I felt then? You don't. You don't know how I really felt this whole time. But that's not your fault. I should have said something. So, I lived my entire life in your shadow. People always compared me to you and your achievements. They never actually thought that what I wanted either. But I don't want to do that anymore. I'm not happy with it. You're not happy with it. Why should this be going on? I think I hear a sniffle coming from my dad. He's actually not an emotional man, but I think this is getting the better of him. I'm so sorry, Kaede. You're right. I never actually asked you what you wanted to do with your life. I just presumed that you wanted to be like me. So what is it you actually want to be? I don't know what I want to be, but I know that whatever it is, I want to choose it for myself. For now though, what I would like is to stay in the swimming club with my... I can't really call them friends at this point, can I? Dad picks up on it too. Oh, Kaede, are you saying that you... Yes, both of them. I just know the look on his face right now. But is that really okay? I mean, yeah, they don't mind. Well, while I normally wouldn't approve of this and it would be something I would do myself, you really already told me that you want to choose your own path. If that path leads you to disaster, then you will just have to bear those consequences. And well, I can't complain how you're successful with trying to find a wife. But this isn't going that far. I mean, they aren't my wives yet. I don't have to get married to them right away, do I? That's when I noticed both of them leaning in to listen to our conversation. They must have woken them up. I must have woken them up. Wife? Your dad thinks we're going to get married? Who's that I can hear? Are they both there? They are, Dad. They both quickly leave the room, leaving me to talk to him alone. You told me before they were just friends. Look what happened there. You old man can predict a few things, Kaede. Yeah, I admit the dad knew about that's gonna happen. The tone of our conversation is a lot like older times. I don't hear that weirdness in his voice anymore. Are you sure you're going to be able to handle two, though? Your mother is more than enough for me. Don't worry, I've been able to keep up so far. You say that now when you got the fires of your youth burning. That won't last forever though. So you're gonna end up lagging behind them sooner or later. Then I better enjoy it while I can. Damn right you should. That's why I was worried when you didn't show any interest in anything. I was scared that you were going to end up doing nothing and ultimately lead an unfulfilled life. I thought you needed a nudge in the right direction. That's why I pushed you so hard, Kaide. By doing that, all I achieved was the exact opposite of what I wanted for you. I've been so stupid. If I only saw it sooner. Don't blame yourself, Dad. The only way you could have known is if I said something about it. I was scared that you wouldn't care about either way, even if I told you the truth. Don't ever think like that again. I care about you more than anything else in the world. I guess even though we spent our whole lives with each other, we still don't know how we still don't really know what the other thinks. He laughs to himself a little bit. I'm still as much of a presumptuous fool as I always been. Well, now that you really know what we both think, perhaps it's time to make a fresh start. Knowing him, he's nodding to himself right now, one hand in his chin, like always. Sounds great to me. I want you to know, son, I'm proud of you. I've always been, always will be. You took a stand for what you actually believe in, instead of just pretending that you agree with me. It takes guts to choose your own way. You're far more mature than I would have ever guessed. I can't help but laugh. Having against like, okay, I can't even read that. Having against like this can't be immature, right? Don't worry about it. We're moving past that now, so don't ever think about it again. Anyway, I really need to go. Before I do though, I want you to know, I love you, Kaide. Don't ever forget that, okay? Not a single day goes by where I'm not thinking about my son. I love you too, Dad. I don't want you to think that I've hated you hate you over all these years. I know you only wanted the best for me. I'm glad you understand, Kaide. And I'm really glad my only son doesn't hate me. I'll see you soon. I think we really need to catch up. I like that. You should bring your two friends as well. I will. Goodbye, Kaide. Goodbye, Dad. As he hangs up, I can't stop myself from smiling. It's finally over. I'm safe. I get to stay in this town. And more importantly, the swimming club. Hirome and Maiko's quickly return. It sounded like it went well. Are things all good now? They are. He finally knows what I really think. I told him it'd be okay. I'm so happy for you. Hirome immediately tackles me with a hug. Hirome, don't hug Kaide. I want to hug him too. Maiko fiercely wraps around me too. So tightly that I swear she's going to strangle me to death. Can I hug you tighter, okay? No, not tighter. You're strangling him, Maiko. You don't know when you're holding back. What he really would like is a gentle touch, not ape-like strength. What would you know about gentleness? More than you would. Even though I'm in the middle of the strangest tug of war ever, I still can't stop myself from smiling. They both let go eventually. By the way, Kaide, yeah, your dad that we're going to be your wives? He's always say stuff like that. Don't worry about it. What wouldn't I worry about it? It's one thing to date both of us, but marriage? Blood rushes to her face. It's so red that surface of Marks looks pale in comparison. I'm worried that she's going to faint. This is the most important thing that you ever thought about in life. She stops as she looks over to Hirome, who has an expression of pure bliss on her face. Me and Kaide, married. She practically melts in the thought. I cannot wait. That will be amazing. I will make him happier than he has ever been in his life. Don't you think you're going to be the one? Don't think you're going to be the one who gets to marry him. He's still half mine, so all I want is that half. I don't know what I belong to you both. I didn't know that I belong to you both. They're not listening though. As they continue to bicker, all I can do is laugh to myself. Life's never going to be the same now that these two are here. I have no idea where they'll lead me. But at a time like this, at the same time, I don't mind. As long as with them. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and wow, okay, so we made up with our father, fucking finally. And it ended up great. But now they're like considering, oh, I'll be your wife. Things have been so much better now. I finally proved my talent to my dad. The months went by, my studies went fine. I passed my exams with ease. What's even better is that I'm getting closer to those two every day. Michael is moving on far from her past, a little bit for each day. As I heard that Hiromi's mother is recovering from surgery, it looks like she's getting better every day. It's hard to believe now it's Christmas. Those two insisted that I had to do something for Christmas this year. They ended up decorating my apartment with lighting with the Christmas tree. On top of that, those two have been plotting something again. Whatever it is, it's been making Michael blush even more than usual. It reminds me of what happened to at that cultural festival. They'll be here any minute. They say they have come early in this morning. Speak of the devil, I can hear them banging on the door now. Kaide, we're here. Can you close your eyes and open the door? You're not to open them until I tell you to. Do we have to? Yes, we're doing it. You already been dressed up. Don't think you're making me waste all that time and effort for nothing. Well, let's see the surprise. Exactly. I opened the door for them. Hang on, I'm not gonna see it. They bumble through the close and they bumble through and close it behind them. I hear quite a deal of rushing near the Christmas tree. Everything is in place. This is so cold. Can't I wear? Shush! You're spoiling the surprise. Okay, Kaide, open your eyes. Okay, I'm covering my eyes right now so I don't see the surprise. But let's see. Okay. Holy shit! Damn! Ho ho ho, motherfucker! Yeah! Wow, dude. Hiromi looks awesome. Oh my god, that candy cane in her mouth. The Santa costume. Oh my god. Wow, dude, she looks fucking amazing. As I slowly open my eyes, I find that Hiromi is standing right in front of me. She's wearing a Christmas outfit, complete with a cap on her head. It's not quite like any other outfit I've seen though. It consists of little more than a few strips of fur covering her chest and a mini skirt. And I mean mini smaller than any other I ever seen in my life. Despite the belt, it hangs dangling very closely to her hips, dangerously close to slipping off at any moment. A candy cane sticks out of her mouth, shifting it side to side. Even now and then, her tongue sticks out and wraps around itself around the candy cane, looking up and down. Oh my god, Hiromi, no! Oh my god, it's making me love you more. Well, Kaide, have you been a good boy this year? Oh my god! She's so erotic! If you haven't been, you should beware. Santa punishes naughty children. Oh my god, the way she says it, so fucking... Oh my god. But that... Oh my god, I can't even speak. But doesn't he just give them a lump of coal? And now I'm going to give you a very different punishment if you've been naughty this year. And what do I get if I've been nice? I think I'll let your imagination decide on that. She leans over, looking at me dead in the eye. Oh, I can tell that you've been a very good boy this year. How can you tell that just by looking at me in the eye? It's magic, Kaide. Santa knows all these kinds of things. She winks at me as she says that. Since you've been a good boy this year, I've got a very special present for you. It occurs to me that I've been paying so much attention to Hiromi that I don't know where Michael is. As I'm about to look around, Hiromi steps in front of me. Hey, no peeking at your present. My present? You bought a present in here and I wasn't looking? Maybe. You can say that the present brought itself in. I try to look around her again by leaning it aside, but this time she sticks her chest in my face. Are you looking at something, Kaide? Nothing? Embarrassed, I immediately look away. Now then, I think I teased you enough. Santa has gotten you a great present this year. She gestures towards the Christmas tree. Stepping aside, my eyes go wide as I see my present. Oh my god! Oh, damn! Unwrap that bitch! Hell yeah, dude! Fuck! Wrapped up against a gigantic pink ribbons, like a completely red. He looks back at me. Oh my god! Wow. In fact, she's wearing nothing else at all. The ribbons are carefully placed too. If she slipped, this is bold, even for the standards of these two. She seems to be unable to handle me looking at her. This is so embarrassing for me. You better like this, Kaede. As I look further and further down, I notice that there's only a single ribbon hiding something. I stopped myself from looking before I get there. I left speechless at this gift. Well, are you going to wrap your present? What did you just say? Unwrap your present. This is all unwrap. This will all unwrap if you pull the right ribbon. But it's not Christmas Day yet. I can't unwrap my present until then. You're not getting out of this you're not getting out of this that easily. You have to unwrap your present right here, right now. I don't know which one I'm going to paint first. The blood rushing to my head is making me dizzy. I can't do this. I can't do this. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this, touch those ribbons. Well, Michael screams a bit in anticipation. It's okay if you're doing it. Hidemi looks at me expectantly. Go on in, Kaede. You've been a very good boy this year. Unwrap your present. There's no way for me to get out of this. I slowly reach towards the ribbon. Michael nervously shifts as I reach out. As I'm about to touch it, she flinches and my hand grabs something else. For the longest moment, we just stare at each other. The storm is coming. No! Her yell is enough to make me let go immediately. You pervert! Monster maniac! I will never ever forgive you for this. She stands up but with the way she moves, the ribbons begin to unwrap themselves. Oh no, we didn't wrap them tight enough. As the ribbons converging her body slip off, I can feel my face burning. It's too much. I can't handle this. After the incident was over, they quickly got dressed in normal clothes. I just want to tell you, Kaede, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Kaede. Merry Christmas, Hitomi and Maiko. And I really do mean it. I take a moment to reflect myself all this that's happened this year. My life really has changed, hasn't it? I've changed too. When I first came to this town, I thought that it was just going to be more of the same. How wrong could I have been? There's plenty of good things that are coming my way, and I can face it all with a smile. Anyway, there's a whole day ahead of us. Let's go out and do something. Yeah, good idea. Both of them are already out of the door. Come on, Kaede. If you don't hurry up, we're leaving you behind. It's a beautiful day today, so don't waste it. Yeah, she's right. It's a beautiful day. Oh god, dude, that was a fucking awesome game. Sakura Swim Club. Thank you for reading. Oh my gosh. That was fucking awesome, dude. Oh my god. This game was fucking amazing. I can't believe it, dude. Like, it's so... He got me, dude. The story of his dad, the story of the swimming club, and all the situations that happened in the story, it really got me. I got pissed off at the dad at first, like at the first part of the game, because he was basically controlling him. I think that was awesome. But alright, it's just, let's see, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for watching the series of Sakura Swim Club. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode, game I put up. I think, well, I'm done with this one, so I'm pretty sure I'm still going on with Sakura Angels and Sakura Beach. If not, I think I'd be having some other game. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Catch you guys later. Bye.